Hello, YouTube. Thank you for tuning into Ivy's Intuitive Tarot. I'm your host, Ivy. So, I got this new tarot deck yesterday that I've been eyeing. Oh, there's my cat. That I've been eyeing for a few months now. And I see it at Barnes & Noble whenever I go. The Luna Soul Tarot. So good. And I didn't want to get it because I was like, oh, so drawn to it. I didn't have the money for it. In like May, and it's August now. And so I was like really sad, but I was like, it's okay. It'll come to me again. We'll cross paths again. And then my ex said that she got it. And so I was like, now I can't. Now I can't. Like, we're not together. I don't want to be connected with her like that anymore. And I was hanging out with my birth sister yesterday, and we went to Barnes & Noble. And once again, I see her. And I just had this thought. I kind of said the same thing that I just said to my sister. And she was like, you should get it though. And I was kind of thinking, this seems like a good opportunity to like cut a cord or cut some sort of attachment out of it. Like from my ex, like releasing, going into the future. And that's been a big theme for me lately, just reading for myself. And I think my videos that I've uploaded thus far last week, just about focusing on the joy so that it expands. That's been the theme of literally all my readings. And so I need to listen to myself. But yeah, I'm going to read using this deck for us today. It's a collective energy update reading, whatever, you know. And this deck is very beautiful, right? Ooh, so good. This deck even has like an extra card, like 2 extra cards, exclusive cards, they call them. And it is about duality. Both of the extra cards. This whole deck, as you can see, it's like sun and moon. It's all about duality, and that's all I've been talking about in my readings, even like with myself. My cat's making noises, sorry. It's all I've been talking about. My energy is really scattered right now. I'm just gonna start shuffling. And a spiritual teacher of mine, who I pay, like, to get Reiki done from, she has taught me a lot about duality in the past few months too. And that's all I have to say. It's just a synchronicity. I'm learning about duality. And I actually just wrote down in the new journal I got from Barnes & Noble yesterday as well, that the only peace that we can experience comes from honoring duality, the duality of all things. Like acknowledging, yin-yang duality, acknowledging the good and the bad and the good. And I just kind of had this epiphany, if you will, that there is no joy, there's no peace without acknowledging both sides. it's like cooking, like all the ingredients need to be in perfect balance to make this beautiful, delicious product. And when you don't, when all of the ingredients are not doing their thing, it's like a hot mess. It doesn't work out. It just doesn't work. Simply doesn't work. So, like, who are we to focus on only negative things about situations, or only positive things too, you know, toxic positivity? But I find that a lot of people I know are more prone to negativity. Oh my god. My energy right now is probably just bringing this card out, but this is what I pulled. The duality card. Amazing. Look how cool. Look how beautiful. Collective readings done. That's it. Meditate on duality. The Knight of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. Look how cool, look how beautiful these cards are. Have fun with duality. I'm gonna read the duality card from the book because I honestly haven't yet. And it's just so poetic. This, the guidebook even is so poetic. Luna Soul Tarot. Literally, I'm serious though, like, I wasn't joking when I said I'm gonna end the reading here. It's literally all I have to say today. Okay, let me find this. Give me a minute. Jeez. Are you ready for some poetry? The wind settles the seed of opposition at the zenith of self-assurance, and we turn and we grow. All right. Where lies absolute reality when one thing depends upon... Oh, my kitty! Okay. Where lies absolute reality when one thing depends upon another? The great without the small. The beautiful without the homely, active without the passive. For each they are merely two sides of the same mountain, one bathed in light and the other cooled in shade, both of equal value. How do we judge by our own absolute standard, when a truth for one may not be so for another? Our inner worlds, perceptions, experiences, each as unique as our fate. What is fair to one may be an injustice to others. An what is this word? An intransigent binary rarely crossed. Observe the duality and know the interrelation. Perspective defines all. Cool. Okay, so I'm kind of... What stands out to me is, like, after reading that, is about not just the duality in nature and the laws of nature that nature abides by, that keeps everything in balance, because I think that's super valuable for teaching us how to live, observing nature and the laws of nature in that way, but just thinking about our own inner worlds. We each have an inner world with all that natural duality in it, in ourselves. But what about, like, putting another person next to you, and we both have our own inner worlds that are maybe completely different. Like, where's the duality in that? It's so interesting to think about. It's very interesting. But I'm kind of thinking about duality between people. Like, if we disagree on something, it's kind of irrational to disagree on things, period, because we all have such different perspectives. And like we have no idea what's going on in each other's heads, and language fails us most of the time anyway. So what are we even really saying? Um that's so interesting. I'm literally lost for words, to be honest. But I'm just trying to grasp a little bit today about what it's like to disagree with someone and finding the duality in both in my argument and your argument, say, and then the duality between each other. Or maybe just the nature, like the Lover's card. I say this all the time. Lover's card is duality. But the Lover's card represents duality, and it is two people. And then there's like whatever, another entity in it or whatever. I don't know. In some cards. And maybe it's nature as a whole. Nature as a whole with these two people talking, connecting, offering each other their cup, their duality cup. And then duality exists between them because they are just two different beings. So naturally, it's dual too. I'm literally so twisted right now in my energy. I felt called to like not burn incense. I don't know. Maybe I just needed this messy little message to come out. So I'm gonna leave it here. I trust it, even though I'm self-conscious and confused about my own words. Isn't that right, Josie? Yeah, so have fun thinking about duality. Thank you so much for watching and being here. I hope you enjoyed. All right. Bye.